Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and gentlemen. Turn the lights down low and shut your faces.
Come on, baby! Let's do the
Technical difficulties. Anyway. How are you doing, Berkeley? It's good to see you. Oh. You good? You're working, so you're going to be lurking for a bit. No worries. I'm banished to the secondary monitor. Oh no. That's fine. Secondary monitor, that's where I roll. That's where I rock and roll. Alright, so the last thing we did yesterday was we did the 4th liberation rite, and we liberated Faye. And now we don't know how many liberation rites we have left, because the stars are going out. So we have very limited time to free as many as possible. So it's kind of like the end of the world sort of thing going on now. 69 left? No, there are definitely not 69 left. I can promise you. I was thinking maybe Face would be the last one, but it seems like we might get another 1 or 2, we'll see. Following Faye's liberation, the lone minstrel has returned to the wagon and stands as though nothing has happened here this night. He tilts his head a bit as you approach. Once more, the Nightwings have prevailed in the liberation rite under your mindfulness, Rita. A commendable achievement. Surely Faye shall live out her days in gratitude to you and your companions. Perhaps she may now seek Jodariel there in your commonwealth. I should think Jodariel would have liked to witness what took place this night. I trust that together they shall make a formidable difference to the plan which all of you endeavor to achieve. Now for the time, Celeste and I are to return to our respective stations. We all await the next turn of the cycle of the rites. May you prevail once more when the next we traverse Scribe's Gate. Until then, Rita, rest well under the stars. Yeah, so the cycles are quicker. So we get to the Scribe's Gate quicker. Last time I think it was only like one game we had to play before the gate opened. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Orson? How you doing? The unmistakable remains of Sylvia's horse-headed. The Mare Titan vanquished by the Scribe Chest. Oh, okay. It's that thing. What I thought was a unicorn. Whatever. To me, it's a unicorn. Okay. How was Path of Exile? That game still looks way too complicated for me. The tale of a Titan fell by Saint Triesta Tithys. That is more unbelievable than the thought that some daring exiles for many years carved the Titan's visage out of stone. Be that as it may, the climate and the cliffs are home now to exiled harps, such as the Essence, whom you faced here when first you arrived. It's pretty good, kind of burnt out already this league. What do you mean league? Maybe I completely misunderstood how the game works. That could be the case. Even they do not all know of the locale's sacred significance. Right, so we are apparently heading towards as the wagon soars across the skies above Wakingwood, you notice Volfred appears lost in thought. You cannot sense straight away what he is thinking. Do not mind me, reader. It is simply that being here in this vicinity, it brings back a lot of memories and gives me much to ponder. I hid within those woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. Oh, let's have a look. 61%. Okay, 61%. It's not too high. It's not too high yet. There I waited for the plant to germinate, so it means a lot now to be here above that place at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my girl? Path does a new league every 3 months with a fresh economy, new characters, and new rules, skills, endgame stuff. Oh, okay. I thought it was just single player offline. Okay, I completely misunderstood that game then. I see. Well, that's interesting. Even though I'm not personally a huge fan of the sort of league-based games. It's like they want you to play this game and no other game for the rest of your life. We're gonna put out new leagues you have to take part in. Anyway, quite the view. Yes, it is quite the view. Let's see. Okay. Should we? Yeah, we'll touch down here. Fine. So what's happened in the game so far is that we have won every right, those the important ones, the ones where we can actually win our freedom. But in these ordinary common games, I think we are 0-4 on the last 4 games, so not doing too well there. Tiso seems to be in the midst of a conversation with the lone minstrel. As you approach the two of them, the little imp appears perturbed about something. And above all, he was very, very loyal, fiercely so in fact. All throughout the land knew better than to underestimate him, in spite of his little stature. In that respect, Tiso and many others, I might add, your great-grandfather was very much like you. Tiso seems to be asking the lone minstrel to confirm he is not playing some sort of prank. Aye, I'm being serious. Have you known me to be the jesting sort? Tiso seems to be admitting the lone minstrel has always been sincere with him. Just so then, please do not denigrate yourself, for you are not only his heir, but you are my remaining link to him, and thus to all the 8. And more importantly, you are my friend. Ah, he's grateful to the lone minstrel for his kind words and considers him a friend as well. The name of a triumvirate in blue. Oh yeah, that's the Nightwings. The Nightwings need you now more so than ever. Yes, we do, because we don't have many good players left on this team. Is that not so, reader? Oh yes, we absolutely need him. Yeah. Oh, he gave us an imp hug. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Tiso. He's grateful to you for your kindness and your support of him. There's any pressure to only play this game. Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't like those types of games, you know, just because of that. But is there an offline mode, or like a first-person offline mode as well? And there he goes. Thank you indeed, reader. Tiso sometimes loses sight of all that makes him special, a quality uncharacteristic of his kind, but not so much uncommon among yours. Once there was a time when he was a sole imp able to conduct the rites. Since then, however, other triumvirates have found imps with the capacity for it. They make for useful allies, no? More than willing to conduct the rites, whilst having no desire to leave this place. Although little Tiso have dreams of visiting the Commonwealth. Yeah. That's interesting. They are willing to conduct the rites, but they have no desire to leave this place. That's good to know. Good to know. You can play alone. There's nothing that says you have to play with others. There's also a solo self-found, which disables a few things, making it so trading and grouping with players is impossible. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, with games like that, I'm always more interested in playing offline by myself, because then I can be as bad as I want and not have others laugh at me. In any case, I'm certain he shall continue to serve the Nightwings faithfully. Unless I'm streaming it, of course. Okay, so, yeah. This is our team right now. This is all we have left. What a bunch of scrubs. Well, Tizo is quite good. And then we have Worm, who's not... I have never gotten quite comfortable playing with them, to be perfectly honest. She's pretty good, though. Yeah. She's difficult to tackle with, that's the only thing, but she's pretty good. He is... So this is Wolfred. He volunteered to play recently after having sworn off ever playing this game ever again. And then we have Bertrude, who's super slow but useful. Useful but super slow. I think most people play solo actually. They release some metrics and very few people play outside a few regular friends. Oh, okay. So when you play the seasons, do you have to be up against other players, or can you sort of play the seasons on your own? Your senses guide you to a scrying pool somewhere in the strange outcroppings of Black Shore, and you look upon the waters. Soon you experience a vision of Barker, who stood against Sir Deluge and the Pyre Hearts in his most recent rite. So yeah, so all the other teams are playing games against each other as well. What, is that the best you loves can do? I thought the Pyre Hearts was gonna make us work for this. Go on and gloat while this knight wallows in his latest wretched failure. What's that sad little sound I hear, mates? Was that a little tiny imp, or maybe that was Sir Deluge crying about something again? All alone, if it... okay. So like a tournament. Yeah, it is kind of... yeah, it is like a tournament. And whichever team has the highest number of favors, it's the metric. Not wins and losses, but highest number of favors. They will be your opponent in the final rite, which, you know, if you win, one of your teammates goes on to claim their freedom. But if the other team wins, then one of their teammates will go on. So they play games against each other. They also level up, and they also gain abilities. Only one, yes, only one. So even if... yeah, so that's why we have to do this over and over, because... yeah, right now we have 5 team members. At the most we had 7. And... yeah, but you have to choose one, so that was the key information we received just before the first rite. We had to anoint one, and we had to make the choice. Who deserves their freedom? Who deserves to go back home to the Commonwealth, you know? So that's a tough decision to make, because they're all in exile and they all want to return, but... so all these other teams, they are fighting against each other, playing against each other, to basically earn the right to play against us. Because we have the Night Wings, so we are sort of kind of on the outside of the rule system. I don't know. We have sort of a special place in this league, or in this world. Yeah, we will always be the opponent in the final rights game, but in the final rights, but all the other teams are fighting to play us. And also, if they lose against us, then they lose all their favors, and so they have to start from scratch. So they start at the bottom of the table again. So it's quite rough for those teams, those other teams. You get one chance, and if you fail, it could take a long time before you earn the right to face us again. Let's see. I wonder if he would be a good guy to mentor at this moment. Hydrate, thank you. Thank you. I got a raid yesterday. Well, I was talking about my sore throat, and I got like 5 people telling me to hydrate. in very quick succession. So yeah, a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking in this game in general. I don't think he has many interesting abilities, though. That's the only thing. Maybe we can go for that one. What do you have? Oh, Birkelis, crying out loud. No, thank you. That actually might be useful. That will make her a lot more useful. Let's see if we can get her to level 3. She hasn't been the greatest, let's be honest. No, we didn't get to level 3. Okay. Well, if she plays in this next game, maybe she gets there. Didn't say anything. That was all in your head. Yeah, right. I know what you meant. But yeah, I did go through this bottle twice yesterday. Plus coffee. But that was 7.5 hours. We ended up doing 7.5 hours. And it was so much fun. I had so much fun. So after that stream, I decided that I need to make the Friday and Saturday night streams much longer, because lately it's been 2 or 3 hours, and that's just not enough time to have fun. Apparently. But I used to do a lot longer streams on the weekends, and it's always a lot of fun. So, from now on, at least Friday and Saturday streams should be, I think, at least 4 hours, but probably aiming for like 6 to 8 hours. Okay, so if you missed who this guy is, as you can see, he looks kind of similar to our Nightwing's Ravens. Will you start earlier or make them longer? I will probably make them longer. I'm not sure I'll be able to start any earlier than I already am. It's a little bit because, well, yeah, it's a little bit because I don't want to interfere with too many other streamers in my community on Saturdays. So if I start any earlier, I'm just gonna clash with like 3 or 4 other. I know I shouldn't pay too much attention to that, but I still do, because I love hanging out in their streams, and I wanna be in their streams first. Speaking of which, what's up, Toonie? Toonie is one of those guys, streaming on Saturdays, and I love hanging out in his streams. So I always try to start my stream after he's done, but he's not always done when you know. He's not always done before I get started. But yeah, so it'll mostly just be longer streams. But that's going to be fun. And on Fridays, you know, I get home from work exhausted. I have to get a good afternoon's sleep. And then I need to wake up and eat something and then start. So 2 a.m. is usually a good time. But yeah, if you missed who this guy is, also, I hope your Sunday is going well, Toonie. It's good to see you. This guy was on the... He was originally a Nightwing. And he won... He actually won his freedom. But a teammate of his, when he was supposed to jump into the pool and claim his freedom, a teammate of his shoved him aside and jumped in instead. And she got her punishment. She died, because you can't really do that. That's not going to work. So she died, but it also meant that he missed his chance. And now he's out for revenge against the Nightwings. Reader, what do your senses tell you at this time? So that his name is Oralech. He may have come with ill intent. Maybe he wants to join our team. Lurked in your stream a bit the other day. Your laugh is contagious, Toonie. That is true. That is true. So Oralech stands in our way. I'm thinking Oralech is... I'm sort of just thinking he deserves his freedom. He never got that chance with the Nightwings. Well, he got the chance, but it was taken from him. I want to see if he wants to join. Hopefully there will be a vaccine soon. Nice. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at... This is a bonus stream, so don't expect me to do well. So I'm really sorry, Steve-O. Welcome in, welcome in. It's very good to see you, buddy. And you are definitely not last. I hope. Maybe you're not last. I don't know. There has to be a way to reason with Oralech and bridge differences between him and his former triumvirate. If we can get him on our team, he might be a very good person to have on our team. That's okay. You'll get a second, just because I messed up. Sorry, Steve-O. Smiling Doggo as well. You give the signal for the drive imps to start the wagon and head toward him. But just as you reach the point where Oralech once stood, it seems our guest has already departed. Let us remain watchful as we proceed on course. Yeah, he is... Yeah, that's a bit unnerving. You're rewriting bot code. Oh, okay. So, I actually went into my chatbot thinking I should add the exclamation mark first and second command into my chatbot since you all seem to want it. Only to discover I have absolutely no idea how to do so. So that's where that stopped. I sort of just realized that I'm not as competent as Steve and Toonie. Well, hello, Oralech. There he is. Just breaking into our wagon. Exclamation mark, FR, O thingy. O thingy, oh. You mean this? No, this. I have a, for a Norwegian, I have a very confusing keyboard. Because both those letters are on both those keys for some reason. I don't know why. Oralech seems to be examining various objects in the wagon. Whether he has noticed you, you cannot tell. What he is doing here and how he got in unnoticed, you cannot imagine. The alt combo? Oh, no. I wish... Well, if Celaria shows up, you can ask her. Your keyboard is in Mandarin, huh? No. Basically, one key has 3 letters on it. Well, 2 keys have 3 letters on it. It's the problem of living in Scandinavia. They don't want to make one Swedish and one Norwegian version. So they just mesh them together. All of these trinkets, this wagon, it is more different now. Most different now, sorry. Welcoming and yet I am unwelcome here, it seems. Kinda depends. In my own wagon. Alright. Calm down, Mr. Oralech. You, a mere shadow. Tell me something. Who are you to them? I am the reader. Ordered a cheap one from Wish, and here we are. Yeah. I actually bought this keyboard when I bought the computer. It was like a package deal. Got the monitor and mouse and keyboard and computer and everything. You tell him that your role among the Nightwings is as their reader. You have traveled alongside them for some time and bear the book together with the others. You are a fool then, reader. You let them use you willingly. Well, I know that. I mean, I know that I can't win my freedom ever, so I'm just trying to help them. Relay to them a message for me. Tell them I shall have my night. I shall have my night. Okay, yeah, you don't have to. I'm not. Okay, well, you. Actually, my memory do sucks. So, yeah, you should probably tell me twice at least. It's a good point. It's a good point, Oralek. Right. So I'm starting to think that we are going to face Oralek in the last rite. Most concerning, reader, though I am thankful you are well. Oralek, he always was a peaceful individual, and yet his disposition is much different now. Perhaps we had best inspect the wagon for any signs of tampering in light of these events. That's a good point. 0248. Try that, Tuni. Just don't break my chat. I don't know what Steve-O is up to. We sense the influence of one of our own. She is nearby. Her mind corrupted calls out, screaming, "Canst thou hear it, perhaps? Canst thou English speak?" Yeah, the witch, yes. I think we are up against the witch next. Bertrude seems to think that Udmilde can be weakened somehow through the coming rite. Well, we're not. We don't want to cheat. There, the Star of Islach. Our adversary worships it, and whom it represents. Fixate upon that star, reading 1, if thou so darest invoke its power. Do so, and our adversary, Udmilde, she shall be emboldened, but also left vulnerable to our own sorceries. We may yet limit her ambitions, thus. Invoke the Star of Islach in this rite. Okay, I will consider it, but where is Islach? Must be the worst looking one. Oh, there. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It just makes the games tougher, and I can't win any games these days, so. And which alt command do you need, Steve-O, to pronounce it correctly? That's what I want to know.
You managed recently to rid yourself of yet another one. Your adversaries, the withdrawn. As with you, they must be very desperate for their freedom. They shall not make it any easier from here.
Alt, become fluent in Norwegian. That's a good tip. Right, so we are up against these guys. I think we need speed mainly. Yes. Slither your butts out of here.
Choose now your band of
Right. And I'm going to use you, and you have that one. That's good. And then let's use her.
Bertrude.
I should be a narrator. Bertrude. You wish to mock Islach. Did he do something worth mocking?
Banishment now begin.
Darn it.
Your pyre is the first to falter. Yes.
They just jump over me. Oh, we're down to 50 already? Did we start with 130? I don't think we did. We can't have.
Ah, the foul witch Udmilda. Would that she serve the scribes as faithfully as the monstrosity which she adores. The orb. Bertrude plunged into the adversary's pyre.
Yeah, I haven't won a game outside of the final freedom rights in a very long time. So that's got me a bit worried. It would be nice to strike back with
I wonder
a
shall
win
the
soon.
press their luck.
No!
That would not be
Jumped
angry.
across the entire thing there.
Flailing
Oops,
shan't do anything.
that was bad. They somehow didn't score though. No! What are you doing?
Disaster. Your pyre shall soon be ashes on the ground.
Get in! No! What? I call shenanigans. You get out of my way.
She soared right in.
Okay, 25, come on. Need I need us.
Udmilda banished.
No!
Luck, Nightwings.
That was so close.
And it is
Yeah! Whew. That was so close, but we got it.
again.
If they were so close to scoring that final one as well. I don't know how they messed that up. Whew.
It's come.
Okay, well, we finally won a game outside the final ride, so that's good. Okay. The thing about that Orlach guy.
Scribes.
Okay, we have. He's level 5 now. So we can get another 10. That's brilliant. That is very good, actually. Yay, level 4. Lovely.
Exiled Bertrude is committed to the path.
They were not trying to get good. No, they were not. That one. That's the one we wanted. Okay.
Eagerly await our next such outing.
Let's see. We might get to the final right away here. But yeah, this game is this main story is a lot longer than I thought it would be. So, but we are we should only have like an hour or two left, I think. So we should be able to finish this tonight. And then next weekend it is Hades. Did you check the how long to beat? Yes, I did. And thank you again for showing me that website. It's brilliant. I use it for everything. The estimate was like 11 hours, I think. And with the 7.5 hour stream yesterday, we are around 10 hours, I think. Let's see. Let's go to... Let's go and face these guys. Yeah, I actually implemented all the how long to beat times in my game spreadsheet. So now I can sort by how long it takes to beat the game when I'm looking for games to play on the weekends. Well, if I want to beat the game in 2 streams, you know, and I want a game that's like 8 to 12 hours long, maybe, I can now just sort my spreadsheet by how long it takes to beat. So it's brilliant. Oh, there's a blinky blinky. As you soar above the waters of Worm Gulf, you notice Sir Gilman sidle up to you very slowly. You are very, 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 very high above the waters. If this knight is not mistaken, this knight's brethren lurk beneath the surface there in numbers untold. Oh, you tried to. Oh, you forgot to try Gris. It leaves Game Pass tomorrow. Oh, you better get on it. You have a few hours left. It's not super long either, I don't think. You'll probably be able to beat it in tonight if you start now. Yeah, so if you want to see... Hang on, where's that? Ah, okay. Let's see. Once we get to... Okay. Where's the ledger? Do we not have a ledger anymore? Oh, here it is, the planner. So here we can see right now the essence, they are at 38 favors. So that means that in the next right, they will be our opponent as it stands right now. So they are playing against each other to earn favors, and then whoever has the most gets the chance to take on the Nightwings in the next Liberation Rite. So now we are up against Tempers. So since we beat the Withdrawn, they are now down to 0 again. So basically we have made it so that they have no chance of meeting us. To be beaten up by the mighty Sarah. Well, we are unbeaten in the Liberation Rites. So that's good. Because we have not been... we're not unbeaten in the other games. But that's the one that matters, so... Rank 15 Talisman. Ooh. After banishing an adversary, the Baron has a chance to instantly recover all stamina. Hmm. Oh, is that today's PogChamp? Yeah, so right now we are sitting at 16 and 4. So we have 4 losses. Not the end of the world. As long as you win the Super Bowl.
You are nothing, reader.
You just want to use to see it? Yeah, cool. Yeah, that looks cool.
Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes.
Shut your face.
It's been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
You wake from a little sleep you managed this past night. Yeah, the voice described within the book, it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. I don't know what else what other function the voice has, but It can be a little bit judgmental and annoying. Oh, we got a messenger imp. We probably are getting some word from Faye now. The imp's message pertains to Faye, who you liberated at the fall of Solium, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven since her return to the Commonwealth. You learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family, and was to be given private schooling of the highest order in the Astralist tradition. A theocratic sect believing divine authority rests with the stars. They alone dictate the future. Okay. I don't know if that's the best family to live with, but they promise her that in time she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wandering again all on her own. That is, until she located Wolfred's agents. Thus her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Faye also left a simple message: believe in the scribes. You thank the messenger imp for the report as your companions gather to discuss. Tizo misses having Faye around, though is pleased to hear that she is well. She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the traditions of the scribes. That one, very powerful indeed, a sorceress of sorts. A certain air about her, most intriguing. Small in stature was the goodly Faye, yet great indeed in spirit. Even now this knight remains in awe of her. Yeah, so far, all the 4 people that we have liberated have all turned down offers of status and money, and they have all instead joined the revolution. Okay, you have a lot of crap, mister. Okay, I don't know what else I want at this point. Okay, well, we can sell this. We could actually sell this one now. Because that was Faye's. And only she can use it. Nyland Leech, yeah, that was the one you just picked up. I'm not sure I'm going to use that, but oh well. Let's grab this. We can turn that into a 20 talisman. And that's already 20. That's 15. I'm not really using it much, but Santa Floss, yeah, whatever you said. At last, well, Sir Gilwin, I have every faith in your ability in this. He's so dramatic. You wish them all good fortune in turn. Okay, so we are up against. This was the our first opponent in our first liberation rite. Well, the only opponent in the first liberation rite, but.
Still very cross with you.
Yes, I know, I know.
To think I saw in you a worthy heir, not just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the Commonwealth. That
yes.
traitor Wolfred. Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises.
Silly Grizz doesn't want to recognize my controller. Oh, really?
Dear reader, would make you a fool. I have no choice but to explain it thus.
You need a better controller.
You could understand. Now for this blasted right. Some of us
That's weird.
have our duties to uphold.
Is it an Xbox controller? Because that would be hilarious. If the Xbox app isn't able to recognize the Xbox controller. Hey, look, who wants a piece of us again? Yeah. Hello, Ignarius. Flower to you too. Yeah. Show it to your webcam. You have a webcam, okay? That's what webcams are for, Toonie. Oh, they have an Ashen, okay. Right, so he's feeling unwell, and you're feeling unwell as well. Okay, that's awesome. Not really. So we're definitely going to play with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put him at the front line. So I'm going to grab that because he's slow as all hell and make him super quick. Yeah, babushka to you too. And then we don't have much choice but to play. Let's see. Jumps farther than usual. I'm gonna give you this one instead.
Sir Gilman.
And then, yeah, we need her. With the right that gives us 130.
It is done.
Oh, there's Solaria. Hi, Solaria.
Hello.
How are you? Did you pick up any Tomb Raider games? That didn't work. Doing alright? You haven't yet, but you will. Okay, cool.
Now take it.
Gotcha! No, darn it.
Alas.
Ah. Pyre is, it's getting difficult. It's...
Oh, not Ignatius.
Yes, Ignatius. Okay, finally. We got some points at the very least. It's getting, yeah, it's getting difficult. So basically, everyone you play against... Ah, darn it. I only have him left. Ah, gotcha. Darn it. Yes, come on. Whew. But yeah, trying to finish this tonight so we can start Hades next weekend. Yes. Oh, that was stupid. No, I was so close. Nice. Very nice. Ah. Stop laughing. Silly sod. Darn it. Go for the 2-point conversion next time. I know.
Stand not in glory's path. How very sad for the tempers. Vampire's flames grow.
Hope you enjoy Hades. It's so fun. It looks really, really good. I'm very excited to try it out.
Quite the turn of events.
But I've enjoyed every Supergiant game so far very much. So I'm very glad I did this. No, stupid. That was 30 points. Wow. Yeah. Shut your pie hole. Oh, you vanished, did ya? You can't get the. You can't get it.
Yes.
Oh, he dropped it. Really?
I thought they had you
Gotcha. Well, he did not. Okay. But how's your Sunday going, Scenario? Are you looking forward to your stream tonight? Gotcha. I'm too quick. Oh, wow.
And it is done.
And we lost that one. It's difficult because the thing that's so difficult about this game is that all your different characters have such different abilities. So you can't do the same thing with each character. So whenever you switch to a new character, you sort of have to remember how to be efficient with that particular character. I know, excuses and all. Excuses.
May misfortune
That's
find
okay.
you ere the
We are 16 and 5. And the liberation right is the important one. That's the one we need to win. And we might... The next one might be the last one. Because the stars are going out. This time is coming to an end. Yep, now we have to go to the liberation right. But I hope you get the controller thing sorted out for Grizz, Judy. Or is it okay to play with mouse and keyboard? The Gate Guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Solium for a long time. We have seen so much, and so I'm a bit taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while, then I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late and you need rest. The black wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. Alright, this might be our final journey. One more chance to liberate someone, to fight for the revolution on the other side. You arrive once more among the sheer cliffs of Mount Aloriel. It appears that Tamitha and the Essence have already arrived along the other route. So so they are our opponents. I do worry about those guys, because they are very good. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Sir Gilman on a brief expedition to the monument of Molten Malithe. This knight now understands what he must do. His good companions, they inspire him to greater deeds. He shall prove to them that he is worthy of their friendship. Surely he can have his honor back if they see fit. You return to the wagon once he is finished paying his respects. You have occasion once more to pursue your vocations. And there's also the question of who deserves their freedom. So we know that Tizo has been here for a long time, but he sort of belongs in the downside. So even though he wants to visit the Commonwealth, he doesn't actually belong in the Commonwealth. He's a knight. Been exiled for 3 years. She's been exiled for 4 years. But they are harps. They are an enemy of the Commonwealth to begin with. I don't think he can be freed, and I don't think she can be free either. So, yeah, we have some stuff to think about. Who wanted to chat? Sir Gilman. He's training intently when you approach. Master Reader, this knight was so engulfed in memories of the Sea Dominion that he failed to detect your stealthy advance on his position. Splendidly done. This knight would have been vanquished by you easily. This knight is fortunate to have you as an ally rather than a mortal foe. His kind routinely clambers from the depths of the sea dominion to seek greater glory, and perhaps a slightly longer life expectancy within your commonwealth. Such an honor it would be to be assigned the rank of knight and be conscripted onto the front lines of the commonwealth against their vicious, winged enemies. In the Sea Dominion, it was our ultimate goal to fight our way to the surface, past our brethren, past the razor reefs, the strangle kelp, the snaggle fins that prey upon our kind. So Gilman continues listing undersea dangers and terrors for some time. Past the blood sniffer, the electric scallops, the rogue worms of the frigid current, the paralyzing nets of the far fishes, and even past the scalding waters of the glowing trench. Finally, he trails off. Yet, even despite the myriad challenges of living in the Sea Dominion, it is each would-be Worm Knight's duty to abandon that place at his or her soonest convenience. How humorous it was to learn that life within your commonwealth had quite a bit in common with our existence undersea. It was not all pomp and glory as the story is told. Perhaps it is our lot as Worm Knights to bring strife with us wherever we should go. For even here, it seems, is our kind pitted both against our brethren and all others. Ah well, it is fortunate that this knight found within this place so fine a company as yours. It is a most different change of pace to strive toward a common purpose rather than strive constantly to outperform each other toward one's own self-gain. Although, to the extent we are competing still, this knight shall ever strive to take the lead. Make no mistake about that, Master Reader. This knight was born to be the best, just like all the billions like him. Now he is off to steal himself. Your pardon, Master Reader. So, I'm not sure about this guy because he used to be a knight and he sought glory in the Commonwealth. And my worry is that if he gains his freedom, that he will go back and fight for the Commonwealth instead of the revolution that we are putting together. I think she would definitely be on our side because she is a natural enemy of the Commonwealth. So, yeah, we'll have to have a think. Okay, I'm gonna do this and get something that gains all of us. Let's go with one hope. Sometimes you just need +1 hope. Also, if you missed it, we did finish the community challenge yesterday. So I think we'll do the community horror game stream. Will probably be on February 19th and 20th. Is what I have planned right now. You shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tariq? Am I free to accompany them, Celeste, or shall I remain here? You are free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste, until we meet upon the summit then. Okay. I think we are 1-1 against these guys. We beat them in our first run. I thought on your birthday. So, my birthday stream, that's going to be like a 12-hour stream. On Saturday the 13th. And I want to avoid horror games and first-person games. Simply because a lot of people can't watch either of those. Some people just can't deal with watching horror games, which is fine. And some people have a hard time watching first-person games. So I want to avoid those because I don't want people to, you know, not be able to be there just because of that, you know. So night is falling. These moments prior to each commencement, I must admit, they give me pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader, to east awaiting for us both. I have traveled far and wide, even beyond these lands. But By the way, there will be a big surprise during the 12-hour stream that might break one of those rules. Might break one of those rules. I'm not sure. Maybe. But yeah. I do have a big surprise planned at some point during those 12 hours. Well, I said big. I shouldn't try to make I shouldn't hype it up too much, huh? What would you have done with yourself in the Commonwealth? And also, I'm not answering any questions trying to guess what the surprise is. I'm not even going to acknowledge those questions. To not give you any hints whatsoever. What would you have done with yourself in the Commonwealth? I will fight for freedom. It seems then that you would face a greater challenge there than even here. Your Commonwealth, it sounds to be a country rather set upon its ways. And also, I can't return to the Commonwealth. That is the nature and ambition of the plan. We are at 65%. Current probability of success. It's not great, let's be honest, it's not great. That could still go either way. It's better than 50-50, but not by much. So winning this one and being able to free one more member, that might be crucial. Might be crucial. The burden of the question of who most deserves their freedom is about to weigh upon you again.
The stars that yet remain
Yes.
aflame
So,
line once more
I'm sort of
on the
leaning
sacred
towards
hall of Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition
Pathema.
in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that
Pametha?
Ulfred seek to
Pathema?
undermine.
What's her name?
'Tis my sincerest hope
One of those.
your adversaries in this
The bird with the
liberation
wings.
fight achieve instead what they desire. May the essence quickly quench those flames of yours.
In contrast to the bird without wings. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we have to win this one. Tamitha. Yeah, so it's Pamitha. Pamitha and Tamitha. I am known as Tamitha Thane. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the High Wing Remnants. Those are the guys who are fighting against the Commonwealth. Our long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan. Then our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile is beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamitha Thane. Here you shall be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth is all that gave me and my sister strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore, like your Trieste tithers. 5th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Disciplined or the Blessed Born. The eldest of the Harp Matriarchs. Okay. We shall not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saints, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha Thane. And Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your commonwealth in the mountains on the other side. Okay. So they have Ash and Cole. So they are starting at 125. Oh, he's going to play with her this time. So the other games, the Gatekeeper has been has played a song, beautiful song, while we play this game. So we only have okay, we can actually anoint her as well, but I don't want to do that. So it's either going to be Pamitha or Imp Tizo, and I think I want to go with Pamitha. So I'm to get my shot at all this then. How very thoughtful of you, reader darling. As long as you join the revolution. That's sort of the requirement here. Okay, let's see. Well, I think I need quickness, so I'm going to go with... Yeah, we'll go with you. And we'll go with... oh, I need someone who can tackle, that's the thing. Okay, I'll go with it. The 3 smallest team members. Okay, so the problem with these guys is that they can fly. Wrong button. Let her prevail, let her prevail. She wants me to... Oh yeah. She actually wants us to lose. She wants... Yeah, because she wants her blood sister to gain her freedom. Prepare yourselves, Nightwings, and as for you, Pamitha, I await the outcome of this night, which shall soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. Well, that'll happen no matter what. I'm gonna try to win though. I want Pamitha to be free, not Pamitha. Oh yeah, he deals 25 now. That's pretty good. Hark now, my sisters, damn what the book says. Advance to strike formation. Prevail here against these wretches, no matter the cost. Are we trying to cheat here? In disregard for the ways of rights, Tamitha Thane has ordered her triumvirate to push further afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this rite. Basically cheating. She's not worthy. Oh, okay. Well, okay then. Well, you get what you deserve, you cheaters. You get what you deserve. Ooh, just about got the tackle in there. Yeah, Gilman has not done much in this game so far. Damn it. Ooh, Gilman with the save. No, he's out again. Oh, we're all dead. Or banished at least. Okay, we did hold them off for a while there. Come on, Imp! Come on! One more score, and we're there.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Nice! No!
The orb quenches the
They just banished all of my teammates here. No!
such is the fury of the high-wing remnants.
I was wrong. Wrong button.
Comical.
They have so much. Oh crap. Yeah, basically they're cheating. That's the problem.
Glory to the scribes.
They're cheating.
The pyre on each side burns just. Your. And there it is. At last. The night wings proved their worth.
That was so close. They got us down to 10 points.
Same cannot be said. Thus
That was
ends
so
the
close.
liberation rite.
I mean,
Thus, the scribes have chosen.
but I mean, they took. All three of them were standing just around where the orb dropped every time.
Absolved of
And whenever I got
all
close to them, my
glory
teammate was
in
banished.
the Commonwealth.
So they scored a lot of points just by being unopposed. So,
To carry out their rightful.
but hey, we prevailed. We are 5-0 in the liberation rights. We got another one to fight for our cause, hopefully. Damn you for this, Pamitha. You did that on purpose for the entertainment factor, didn't you? I would have loved to win without them scoring a single point. If I could have, I would have done that. I can assure you. All of this because of you. Because of me? Surely not. So, what am I supposed to give a speech or something then? Reader darling, all of you. Look, I have no idea still why you picked me. I have faith in you, Pamitha. Well, I do have one, but I don't think it's right. If you want to get rid of me by now, you needn't have gone to such lengths. And so I'm left only to conclude that you did this for me. The years I spent down here, in one sense, they have all been such a waste, just utterly for nothing. Spectacularly so. I thought that my relationship with Tamitha had nowhere left to go but up, but, well, you know, not quite the case. But then I think on what would have become of me, had I made no attempt to set things right, had I not done everything I have. I could not have lived with that, I think. I was so certain that my life would end down here. I'm only now beginning to consider that the opposite may have come true instead. What I'm trying to say is, thanks to all of you, I mean that. Now I guess I'd better head on back to that damned Commonwealth, so bottoms up. She plunges into the waters of the Shimmer Pool and disappears from view, though her voice still rings out. We'll have to see what we can do up there, provided that my sisters haven't had their way with it just yet. Anyway, let's find a way to keep in touch, but just in case, goodbye. May she return in glory.
Perhaps the scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close.
Well, we're ranking up again. This might not be the end at all.
Now take your execrable companions someplace else.
Well, Pamitha, truly, did you get the best of me again? I weep for all your I weep for all our sisters on the other side, that you are to rejoin them now. No, she's not. And I pray that they shall have the wisdom to see through your lies as I once should have done. To think that I was born to share blood of someone such as you. Ah, get over it. Yeah, we're going to miss her. And it looks like we have 72%. Okay, looking better. Looking better. Our plan approaches a key turning point. Let us ensure it soon comes to fruition, not only for ourselves here, but for our companions and our loved ones in the Commonwealth. We have little time now for reflection into this. Look yonder, reader. The stars demand we go already. Alright. Alright, well. We can go right away, it seems. So we're not quite done yet. Am I alive, the bug star? No, let's go to Lou. That's closest. Let's see, who's... Oh yeah. We usually beat these every time we face them, so might be a good time. We need Cat Jam. I need to find Cat Jam as a meme I can put on my screen sometimes. Yes, yes, yes. Go there. Already keyed for cropping? Yeah, I know it's probably is. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh, yeah, feel free to do so if you want to. It's one of those things that if I'm going to do stuff like that, it just takes often a lot of steps. So like, I added something yesterday. What was that? That one, I think. For finishing a mission. And just finding the audio. Sometimes you have to find it in a YouTube video, and then you have to do a recording of the YouTube video and then load up the video in your video editing software to edit it there, and then save it, and then load it into OBS, and then set it up on your Stream Deck. Sometimes it's just a lot of steps. So it's very easy, but it's a lot of steps, so it takes a bit of time sometimes. That's all. You pay a guy for that? Well, I'm not a professional, fancy, rich streamer like you, Toonie. I don't have 1 million subs and Bezo on speed dial. I don't have money for that. But I am that guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, if you haven't followed Toonie yet, then like, what are you even doing with your lives? Not making smart decisions. That's what. That is why nothing changes. Yeah, well, I have a plan A and a plan B, I think. Plan A, which I'm hoping for, which I should know more about in next week. If that doesn't work out, I might go for plan B, but in any case, my goal is to get every Wednesday off until summer.
Surely you must know by now that you shall.
And if I do get that, then I will have more time and energy to do more streams and more stream related stuff. We'll see what happens. That would be cool. Yeah, at this point it's like, so the unemployment office thingamajig in Norway, they were supposed to, they promised me that I was going to have enough time to test out working 60%, 80% and 100%, so that they could see if I'm actually capable of working 100%, which I'm currently doing. Okay, we need this. But they never, yeah, they never held up their end of the bargain. So I never got a chance. And that's what I want to do now. So hopefully they will agree with me that I should get that chance to try working only 80%. So if they agree, and they agree to cover some of the lost wages, oh, that one is good. Yeah. How do taxes work if you pay yourself, Toonie? Can you pay yourself to work on this bot? Sure you can. You just you need your own company. Set up your own company. You can do all that kind of fancy stuff.
Commence. Glorious. You have it.
No, I was meant to, Get back here, you bastard. Gotcha. Yeehaw.
I almost pity
I didn't have the stamina to jump.
the night winds thus assert themselves.
Too expensive. You're too expensive. I get that. No!
Your exiles all are banished, I'm afraid.
No, no, we're not. Whee!
Headlong goes Sir Gilman into flame.
Just found your own micronation. That didn't work. I tried. Ah. He got me, the bastard.
Well, I dare say.
Well, yeah. He would do some good. I'm hiding.
There goes Tito.
Yeah. There goes him as well.
Such chaos.
No! You bastard. Yeah, this is a little bit chaotic, I shall admit.
Dispatched with ease.
No! Didn't have the stamina. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away, I'm doing something. Yay! Starting a business is too expensive? It doesn't cost anything in Norway. My poor Almer, you did nothing to deserve this. You have the family's courage and the family's grace. Yeah, bloody blah.
Wherever did the night wings go?
We're having a tea break. Shut up. Oh, that was solid.
Get the dolphin.
Da! This is definitely not Norway. Well, I mean, I don't know if it costs anything. If it does, it's barely a startup fee. That can't be much anyway. And also, as long as you're not making more than you spend, which, like, if I were to start a business for my Twitch channel, then as long as I spend more money, have higher expenses than income, then you don't pay any taxes or anything. Darn tootin'. I couldn't get across that. Could not get across that. No! I was right there!
Bye now, Bertie.
Yeah, bye now, Bertie. Yeah, you can write stuff off, yeah. That's a good thing. So if whenever you buy new equipment, so I kind of want to start a company. Last I checked, it costs at least $800 a year in California for the fees alone. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Do they not want people to start their own companies? Is it just the people who are already making millions who are allowed to start companies? Yeah, you can just start your own business. And then, so what I've been thinking about is starting my own business, and then when I buy a new computer, I list that as a business expense for my company instead of buying it privately. Pardon the interruption, Rita, though I need to ask a moment of your time while the night is clear enough for you to see. Please come have a look outside. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the hearts of your companions. Okay, what now? Okay, we are... Okay, that was just one game and we're back. And we have to play Chastity. We have a good score against those guys, I believe. Or have they... Oh no, maybe they've beaten us twice now. I don't think they have. Okay. We're heading straight back to the rights. You can have a DBA for $35 every 5 years, but that is not a separate entity. So that wouldn't be the same as having your own company. No, I have a friend of mine who's a music producer. He knows all about it. What the? There we go, there's Orlech. Again you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down to it that you might fall as I have. But I shall not. Rather we shall meet upon the summit, ere the last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then. Okay, so I guess he is the final guy we are going to face off against, I'm guessing. He spoke the truth. He has a right to gain the summit when the time comes. Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass. While he has transgressed against the rights, he has also already been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. For the time it seems that he has not yet traveled to the summit. Perhaps he is still making preparations with his fellow exiles. So he has started his own team, and it's not exactly a rightful team, but he doesn't seem to care, which is fair enough. Anyway, yeah, I have a friend who's a music producer, and he will teach me everything I need to know. Ah, I can't do that one. Okay. If I decide to do it, and I might do, because I do plan on buying a new. So you know Kygo? I had absolutely no idea who he was for the longest time. I didn't even know he was Norwegian for the longest time. Specifically, the imp shares details regarding Pamitha and what became of her since she was liberated at the fall of Solium. She found herself back in the homeland of her enemies, where despite her connection to the High Wing remnants, her past transgressions were forgiven. In fact, she was asked to join the military council given her unique background, yet she refused to cooperate and instead demanded to be reunited with her sister Tamitha. But when they threatened her with the resentencing to exile and insisted that she take the opportunity, Pamitha said at last that she would think it over and return with a decision soon. Next she was seen, however, was among Walfred's sons and daughters of the Revolution, where it is said she has attached her loyalty, at least for the time. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Technically Singapore. Well, when I finally saw him, he looked like a Norwegian to me. Maybe I'm thinking about someone else. I'm not sure. I don't really know. But there is some extra work to do when you have your own company, filing taxes and that kind of stuff. All right, we are back. The next liberation rite. Hopefully I haven't mistimed this, because the music. The music. Supergiant Games. They're the best, aren't they? There is something that I wish to ask you, reader. Something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in any detail. You have observed the stars. If you would not mind my asking you in such a direct manner, how many liberation rites are you supposing yet remain? Is this the very last? You guess that perhaps this is to be the very last liberation rite, given that the stars have continued fading and all. But the lone minstrel only shakes his head. No, you have many more streams to go in this game. Okay. Well, the other problem is that we are down to 4 team members, I think. Which means when we liberate one more, if we win this game, we liberate one more, then we only have 3 left, and that's we always need 3. So this game will never end. Well, I mean, if it's not going to end, then they need to give me a lot more teammates.
Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises.
Okay, well, maybe we won't win. I mean, last time was really close. And So we have the Chastities, we have these guys. We don't like these guys. Okay, let's see who we can anoint.
Whom shall you attempt to send home this time?
So we have... Yeah. Yeah, we only have 4 left. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna use her. I need the quickness orb, though. Who's got the quickness orb? You. Are we going to anoint her? No, we can't. No. I think we're going to go with Tizo. Seems stunned by your decision, though is very grateful to you for it all the same.
Who shall strive for him? Sir Gilman. Bertrude. The choice is cast.
Okay.
Commence.
Bertrude! She's a badass. Now, she has the quickness thing. She's actually pretty good. And the extra stamina is very good as well. Gilman. I need a sprint. Darn it. Couldn't quite get... Well, I did get you, so that's good. Oh! Darn it. Jump straight into that one. Darn it. You stop right there. Oh, where did you come from? That didn't work. A lot of fighting here. It's a lot of fighting. No. No. That was terrible. That was terrible. Need my stamina back. There, just fly it in. Hello, Gerda. How are you doing? How's Pyre? It's very good. I do enjoy it quite a lot. Come on, slam dunk. Oh yeah. If we win this game, we liberate another one of our teammates. Yeah, shut your face. So now, are they going to cheat? Oh, they are cheating again. Okay. What is with all these cheaters that we are facing in these liberation rights, huh? Darn it. Didn't get quite in there. Just got him. Okay, I still have more. They gained 50. I was ambitious, but not good enough.
Unexpected.
Whew. Just got him.
Sir Gilman plunges into the fire.
Okay, down to 25. We can get there. And also congratulations on 900 Korok seeds, Mr. Gerda. I'm glad I was there for the 900. No! That would have won the game. You. Banish all of you. Come on. Little sparrow.
The orb slips from your clutches.
Now, Gertrude. There we go. Got it.
The blasted night wings.
So now, then the plan now was to get to 100%. You were ended at maybe 99%. Just about.
Thus ends the liberation.
And then it's master mode or whatever it's called.
The scribes
Basically
are chosen.
NG plus, I
The
guess.
exile appointed by the night wings shall be free. Absolved of all
It must be quite a good
misdeeds,
feeling though, getting to 100% though.
return to glory.
98.77. Very, very, very close. And also next Sunday
Shall remain.
you will be streaming over at
Their
Craig Hospital.
sentences.
So look out for that as well. Increased difficulty, yeah, cool. Cool. I still want a 100% Dark Souls. But it requires the main game and then New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus before you get to 100%. So we might do that at some point. Oh yeah, he's actually giving us his last thoughts before leaving us, and I'm just really, yeah, because there's certain things you can do in one playthrough, and then you have to do the opposite in the next one, and there's a reason why you have to do it 3 times as well. It has to do with the weapon upgrades as well. You want a New Game Plus DS3? Man, we streamed it, we got quite far, but then I moved on to some other games and I've sort of left it, but I'm thinking about starting to learn how to speedrun Dark Souls instead. So I might do that. We'll see. Speedrunning is fun though, so. Wishes for the best for each of you and asks that you remember him. May he return in glory. Bye, Tizo!
The cycle of the rites is nearly at an end.
Nearly at an end, yes. Hopefully it ends in like 40 minutes. Because my goal was to actually finish this game tonight. I started a little bit late though. I know. I wanted to catch the end of the Gerda stream before I started streaming. Should understand that game. You can New Game Plus DS3 on a... I've seen someone finish... I saw someone it was either hitless or Souls level 1 on a dance pad, I think. There's all kinds of crazy things you can do with Dark Souls 3. You want to speedrun Hollow Knight for the achievements? Are there special achievements for speedrunning it? Yeah, I want to play Hollow Knight again. I was just so bad at it. I didn't have a good time the first time around. Might have to try it again though. 3, each a faster time. Ooh. I know one streamer who has I'm not sure she's done it yet, but she's been playing it, trying to I think it's deathless, or well, the permadeath mode, I guess. You know what? I do like to play against these guys. They're not that good, I say, and then we're gonna lose. But you know. But yeah, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. I want to learn how to speedrun those two. I think that would be fun. So now we're down to 3 team members. So if we liberate one more team member, then we can't really play any more games. Okay. Because you need 3 team members. Yeah, I have been looking at some games lately to see if there are any fun games you can speedrun. Well, I mean, there's a ton of games you can speedrun, but some of them are just weird. Like speedrun Stardew Valley. Is that something you want to do? Shorn Crystal. Okay. It's just an item you can sell. Have you 100%, well, I guess it's 112% TED Hollow Knight? I think it's 112, isn't it? You're at 109? Ooh, that's so close. What do you know what you have left to do? You have so many items. Okay, listen. Here, have this. Let's see. What do you have? This. The bearer has 100% more stamina than usual, but cannot grasp the orb. 3 pantheons? Oh, okay. After dousing adversaries' Pyre, bearer's Pyre recovers equal to up to 50%. Equal up to 50% of damage dealt. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna grab this one. What else you got? Stuff and things. Can we level this up? Let's see. Ah. Yeah, let's just sell. So she's gone, so I can sell this now. Mm-hmm. No, it's already at the highest rank. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I didn't get too far in Hollow Knight, but it's a fun game though. I was just really bad with it.
Commonwealth, your home.
Yes, my home.
Today it is aflame, much like a stack of books. Aflame because of you, because of your outlandish plan. Not that you care, not that you shall live to see this place again. Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means, keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites. Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
Didn't they show up? Let's see. I need this. So we'll put him at the. It usually never works with him at the front.
Sir Gilman.
Well, there's not much of a choice. We only have 3.
Out of the way.
Let us end this and be on our way. Yeah, but where are the others?
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you. And it is done.
Okay.
Nightwings prevail by default. Not that their adversaries even care.
So the world is coming to a close here. Time was wasted here, although our kind will live for very, very long.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes until the next rite. If there even is to be another one.
Yeah, we're drawing to a close here. No one speaks further of the dissidents back at the Black Wagon. Yeah, they didn't show up. A final chance at liberty presents itself at last. You surmise to be the long and the short of it then. Yeah. I think this is going to be the last one. I don't have a Gerda, but I do have a Let's Go, I think. I think this will be the last time. Our last liberation rite. A chance to liberate... Let's Go Pikachu. That would be a combination of 2 sound alerts I have. Do I have it here? No, I don't. Anyway. I'm not prepared for all your shenanigans. It's a shame that we should have to confront Orlach. There we go. There we go. Our goals should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised that this is what the scribes desire. For now, it may be best that you recover until dawn. Regain your strength as best as you can. Okay. So, our final opponent is Orlach. He used to be a Nightwing. He won his freedom, but it was taken from him. And now he is fighting against the Nightwings.
They are exploiting you.
Yes,
You
yes.
shall never have your freedom.
I know this already. The only Nightwing I know used to work with Batman. I would take him on my team. Reader, a certain olden ballad comes to mind just now. I think it may benefit the circumstances. Yes, play. Yeah, I couldn't talk over the music. It's... Once more we've sailed above The cycle of the rights has turned since the beginning of this age over its course whilst waiting for the cycle's returns. Some exiles thus pay tribute to the 8 scribes. I think the scribes may not have wanted such extravagance or the carved effigies to them along the way, yet it is for triumvirates to decide how best to honor the rites. They chose to honor them as you see there. How you remember this, of course, whether you even wish to do so, that is yours to decide. The scribes would not want otherwise. Damn, these Supergiant Games, huh? See if we can get any. So the thing is, Orlok really deserves. He really deserves his freedom in the last game here. So if we lose, that's kind of fair. At the same time, I don't want to lose the game. So the whole game has been sort of set up for this moment. We're going to try to liberate Sir Gilman. Oh, messenger input news and rumors from the other side managed to track down your wagon in the quiet solitude of Mount Lodiel. The imp's latest information is about none other than Tizo, who you liberated at the fall of Solium. Everybody says he is the first creature of his kind to come to the Commonwealth. While this unique status brought Tizo no shortage of prestige, he nonetheless experienced difficulty acclimating to the new environment. It seems that he grew quite despondent. Then at last he managed to track down Wolfrid's agents, with whom he is working to find a means to bring more exiles home. Thus has the revolution grown stronger. He also left for you a special verbal message via his most trusted messenger, who rears up and intones. He wants you to know he's doing well, but misses you and hopes to see you again. Screeheum. Basically, is what he's saying. And make sure you tell your mother that as well, every now and then. You thank the messenger imp for the report and ask that it relay your kind regards. Your companions soon begin to talk in turn. Yes, so now we have another one. Working for the revolution. I wonder how this chances of success, what it looks like now. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I'm uncertain anyone amongst us feels this. Yeah, I don't feel ready for this. And then what, Celeste? And then nothing, not for the rights or us. Not till the dawn of a new age. Yeah, the age is coming to a close. And that's why this is our final chance, because the stars are fading. And then you just have to live in exile until a new age dawns. We are called Big Bertrude. We seek to fulfill the plan. Oh, there we go. 82% now. 82%. Pretty good. My name is Wolfrid Sandalwood. I long as yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright and no longer are good people such as these forced to contend for it. The Gate Guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tariq. You stay right there. I thought you said the rites are not yet ended, Tariq. He looks to her, then over to the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I shall be there when the stars align. The Gate Guardian and the Lone Minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. Okay. So we know that we are up against Orlok, the former Nightwing who was betrayed. And now he is set to win his freedom, as is his right. He deserves it. He does deserve it, but reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I wish to say that I am grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. And he looks up and he extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see, Wolfred has joined you. All of your companions are there with him, in fact. It is strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, reader, but it has truly been a pleasure. Onward now, let us achieve our plan, which is at 82%. But if we free someone else, if we win this game, our plan may succeed. Reading 1, thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful. Master Reader, it has been this night's greatest honor to have served with you. Let this be our most glorious stand yet. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. Lidsvids? Welcome in. How's it going? It's going good. Looks like I picked a great time to start watching. We're right at the end of this game. But welcome in, welcome in. Trying to finish this tonight so that we can move on to Hades next weekend. But at the same time, I am kind of sad to end this game because I have been enjoying it quite a bit. As I have with all the other, your vocal cords are not sad. That's true. That's a good point. 7.5 hour stream yesterday was quite taxing, but
For one last time, upon the fall of Solium,
you just need to hydrate a lot. That's
hear me. For
you've been playing a lot of Pyre lately as well. Oh, cool.
for soon
I haven't finished. I haven't got to
few
the end of it
remaining
yet, so
stars shall fade away,
obviously no spoilers,
leaving you
please. But
stranded there for your
I am excited to
remaining
see.
days
This should be the
in that
final
forsaken
liberation rite.
land where you deserve.
We are up against Orlach.
The
If you haven't gotten this far, this might be spoiler territory for you, though.
down. The exiles
By the
who
way,
liberated
so just
all
be
shall
aware.
fall in line. But
Oh, you finished it already. Okay, cool.
let us get on
Okay,
with
that's
this
good.
last liberation
My vocal
rite.
cords are still upset from a lot of talking over a week ago.
None other than
What were you doing over a week ago?
Each so unlike the glorious nightwings of yore.
Mostly playing multiplayer these days.
Tis
Oh,
a
you can play
shame that
multiplayer
one
in
you shall
this
soon
game?
be free,
I didn't even know that.
for you deserve each other.
That sounds kind of cool though. Like online tournaments. Let's see if they have. Not another word. I should not start doing a demon voice thing. That will destroy my vocal cords. The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Yeah, he calls us the false Nightwings. Long have I awaited this. My freedom once was stolen from me, then I was cheated of it here upon this mountaintop. You may now attempt to take it from me once more. You can do multiplayer with Steam Remote Play. Oh, cool. You people at work spouting off policy for about 3 hours straight. Oh, really? Man. Glad I don't have to do that. May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they caused. Yeah. Oh, they saw with 140. Okay, I see. Cool. The star's remaining light grows dim. Your decision, please. Right. We can choose between Wolfred. He is a long-standing exile of the Nightwings who seeks more than his own freedom. We have Bertrude, the bog dweller once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her sorcerer's work. Or Sir Gilman, once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. Your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends, together you have come this far, but now the downside and the rights conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. We are only at 82%. Are you prepared to choose this one last time? Well, I guess I have to. Who should we choose?
Final opportunity
Okay, so
for
I'll...
salvation. Too bad for the rest of you.
So I'm not going to anoint her because she belongs here in the downside, I feel. Not to be mean or anything, but I I don't think she's been in exile all that long. We could go with Sir Gilman, but he has told us of his intentions to return to the, to be a knight for the Commonwealth, and that would go against our plans to, our revolutionary plans. And I kind of feel like he needs to return because he needs to be there to oversee the plans. I feel like he needs to be there. I think I'm going to anoint Wolfred. It is done. Long have I dreamt that I might someday see this plan of ours come to fruition. I promise you that I shall make the most of it if we are to prevail. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Wolfred as well as you.
Who shall lend him support? Sir Gilman.
Okay. I still have to win the game though. And
It is done.
you the shadow of the false Nightwings. They are nothing to me, but you who would relinquish your own liberty for sake of them? Strange. It is fitting then that I should have to face one such as you. Then Oralech stands at the ready, signaling for his two allies to do the same. By light of dawn, the cycle of the rise shall cease. Let us see if we can finish this ordeal before that time. Tariq, I am prepared, Celeste. And let our song this evening shake the stars themselves. I don't feel great about winning this game, but we'll do our best.
Final chance at liberation.
And they're going to cheat at some point during this game, right? He has the speed of a sloth during slumber time. Okay. You, on the other hand, there we go. This is not a very good team. They have their abilities are so different from each other. It's very difficult. I'm sorry, Orlick, my love of country comes before all else, more than your freedom, and our friendship is at stake. Your love be damned, Wolfred. Let us stand as adversaries then. Get over here. No! I have no one left. Try to get good. I know. I think we're gonna lose this game. I didn't feel too great about this game to begin with. I'll be perfectly honest. What happened there? They still have 140. Oh, I hate that guy. Wolfred is useless in defense. Absolutely useless. See, now they started cheating as well.
has changed, that Orlek.
Yeah, he's cheating as well now.
Old and bitter all these many years.
What a guy.
Gilbert banished.
What? Okay, I can't seem to banish them at all. Like, ever.
A stifled effort.
It's the slowest guy in the universe. Okay, I don't even know why...
Oh dear.
I don't even know why I lost the orb there, but whatever. Way! 17! Ooh! Yeah, they're shaking in their boots now.
It was a crushing blow against their pyre.
Like, we shouldn't give up, but still. See, they have those red signs.
The orb is up.
As well, making things a little bit more tricky.
Seemingly unfair.
Seemingly unfair. Yeah, that's what I wanna call it.
The Worm Knight somehow did it.
He's protected somehow.
Sorry, Wolfred.
And he just runs around banishing all my players.
Now there's a proper dousing.
Have a good night, Gerda. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, have a great Monday as well when that time comes. Have a good one. All of you, you shall rot here, you shall rot as I have all these many years, you false Nightwings, who would deny me once again my rightful liberty. Yeah, but you're cheating to do it though, you stupid bastard. See, you're just banishing everyone. Oh, he finally was banished.
How brazen. The fires wane.
Yeah. I can't... You can only control one of them at the time, that's the problem.
And there it is.
Yeah, we lost. I had no chance in this game whatsoever.
Nightwings proved
Not with all that cheating either. That didn't help.
As for the Nightwings, they most certainly did not.
No return for Wolfred then.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And
So the
thus
cheater will return.
scribes have chosen.
Orlick appears, his head bowed. For someone who has triumphed, you sense no pride in him. Well, that's... At least that's good. He has some awareness. You posed a reasonable threat. Now farewell. You look upon Orlick for what you expect shall be last time. Any moment now, the shimmer pool shall engulf him. Any moment now, he shall regain his freedom and return unto a commonwealth he has not seen in half a lifetime. Any moment now, the cycle of the rites shall end until at least the dawn of a new age. Any moment now.
And thus the scribes have chosen. And thus the scribes have chosen. And thus the scribes have chosen. No. Nightwings. Reader. What have you done?
Who, me? I haven't done anything. Nothing happens. Soon, Oralech tenses up. Each prior time upon the fall of Solium, the Shimmer Pool has opened following the liberation rite and taken in whichever exile prevailed. But now, all is still. and the light of the stars above has all but died. You sense a growing fear that it is already too late, that the Shimmer Pool shall not reveal itself again. Oralech laughs to himself. The 8 scribes saved their greatest treachery for last. Then something else catches his notice. Wait. A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The Shimmer Pool has appeared again. Different somehow, but open. Oh, that is a portal to hell. Oralech looks upon it, but it does not engulf him, or at least not yet. It seems I was mistaken then. The 8 scribes, this is not their greatest treachery. It is their greatest jest. The Shimmer Pool is flung wide open. It seems that all are worthy now of freedom. Just then, Wolfred approaches. What are you saying, Oralech? That we can all return. Wolfred moves closer to the Shimmer Pool, but... Halt, Wolfred. It is a warning. Wolfred recognizes it as such and heeds it. The Shimmer Pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside and you shall surely perish in the current. Of that I can assure you. Oralech shakes his head. Then I am cheated once again. No, the Shimmer Pool is revealed, and one of you may still return as planned. But Oralech, as the victor of this liberation rite that ends an age, the choice of who is to return is no longer decided, but is yours. Having to choose from those anointed ere the last light of the stars is extinguished and the rites draw to an end, this is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes? All that remains then is for me to choose myself, is that what you're saying? If that is to be your choice, then yes. How is this even a choice? What reason would I have to... Oralech, make your decision quickly, lest it shall be forfeit. I do not know for how much longer the light of the stars shall offer you this gift. Why do I hesitate? To have come this far, to have regained what ought to have already been mine all those years ago. Why now would I hesitate to claim my right? The final trial of the scribes. Oralech is lost in thought. Let's try to reach out. As Oralech struggles with the implications of the choice he has to make, you reach out to him, maintaining calm. Soon he becomes aware. You. Shadow of the false Nightwings, I sense you lurking at the edges of my thoughts. Begone! You venture to a place more desolate than the one to which you have been exiled. But you remain with him. Soon your thoughts are known to him as well. You, all this time, you stood by them, clinging all the while to your faith that you yourself could still be free someday. How foolish. And Wolfred, the remorse which he expressed to me then, it was genuine. This plan of yours, back when we stood together in the rites, it was our plan. Then Oralech seems to pull back from you and returns to his senses. My choice is made, then please declare it. He turns to you. You there, shadow of the false Nightwings. I would have you be gone from here, back to the Commonwealth. Go, return, and realize that plan. The Gate Guardian studies him, betraying no emotion. The freedom I have sought, my desire for it is unlikely to be sated in the Commonwealth, which cast all of us here. The Gate Guardian turns to you as well. Reader of the Nightwings, quickly, please, do you accept the burden of the outcome of this choice? You look toward Wolfred, who regards you with such understanding that leaves no room for doubt. Your choice, reader? Okay, what do we want to do? My intention was for Wolfred to be free. Now all of a sudden we have a choice to be free for ourselves. Humbly accept. I do want to go in the death beam to hell. What is being offered you is far too precious of a thing to be declined. You accept. You have chosen to be free yourself. The choice is made, then it is done. Wolfred looks to you this one last time, his heart filled with unspoken understanding. You turn then to Oralech for an instant, but another instant later, he is gone, and everyone, All you feel is the coldness of the rush of water coursing all around you. Orlech gave his freedom so that you may yet have yours. You may return in glory.
Godspeed, reader. By the scribes. No stars remain aloft. The cycle of the rites. It is finished. The Commonwealth. What shall become of it? What shall become of us? Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom from the downside. Was it not enough?
That night, an exiled reader returned to the Commonwealth. She was to be the last. The stars had faded, and the cycle of the rites had run its course. She found the Commonwealth in great upheaval. Spurred by the efforts of 6 liberated exiles, Wolfred Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. These exiles and the starless sky portended the return of the scribes. The people surged into the streets, shoulder to shoulder. Led by the 6 exiles, their voices shook the heavens. The leadership of the Commonwealth panicked. No blood was shed that night, and by dawn it was over. The leaders of the Commonwealth had cast themselves back into exile or joined in this new cause. Thus, in its 838th year, the Commonwealth had fallen. The new Saurian Union declared its sovereignty in the next year. Among the changes its elected leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile, and they abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. That's good. Today we still remember all of this. And we remember the exiles of the downside whose deeds led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not. After her liberation, Eudariel soon became an icon of the movement that led to the collapse of the Commonwealth and the rise of the Saurian Union. Her horns and stern countenance inspired the people to believe that she was Soliam Mur, reborn. She became a great, if reluctant, leader. In the uncertain times that followed, Eudariel's seasoned expertise often came into play both in matters of security and of state. For instance, she conscripted and trained a team of volunteers in public safety. The community did not know what to make of such a cordial bunch at first, but soon came to value their service. They have stood for the people ever since, and we celebrate their founding day each year. She remained close with Hedwyn all through this experience, and they supported each other through their struggles many, many times. She kept an eye on Faye, who nonetheless demonstrated a surprising knack to get by on her own, though Eudariel was always willing to provide assistance just in case. She continued training on her own, a regimen that grew stricter with each passing year. There were those who sought to train with her, and she sometimes obliged. There remained one other constant in her life. She would always remember her days among the Nightwings, and with fondness for the most part. Alright. I guess we can read about all of these guys, but I would probably prefer Transistor and Bastion to this game. But I still think it was a pretty good game. There is one more account which warrants mention. The Nightwings conducted the rites under the guidance of a reader. Little is known of her. However, some accounts of her begin to paint a picture. We know she was of common birth, always directionless and prone to misremembering at times. The journey to the downside left her close to death. It was then that the Nightwings found her. They brought her from the brink, she showed them the path. She pressed onward with the others. She made a vow to help her friends be free. Thus did the cycle of the rites commence final turns. When the final rite arrived, the reader's freedom was at stake. That freedom she indeed achieved. Ere the light. From that point on, accounts of her diverge. It is said the voice which troubled her she never heard again. Some say she helped to form our Saurian Union, though whether that is true only she knows. Someday perhaps that a reader's own star shall emerge, then it shall pierce the dark of night in all its brilliant glory. Until such time and ever after, all of us give thanks. Yeah. We did it, guys. That is 3 Supergiant Games in 3 weekends. I assume this is the end. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out as well. I appreciate that. I've had a very good time with this game. But it was a lot longer than I thought it would be. But that's okay.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.